So the hotel room's pretty cool. The best thing was, excuse all that stuff. The best thing was, Jackie said, I'm gonna have a jacuzzi. The big sign there, do not turn the jacuzzi on until the jacuzzi is full. So she put a bit of water in. All those jets are exposed, water fired from there. I'm not joking, over here. That whole area was flooded.
Come on then, Ducky, let's be having you. What are you looking at? Come on then. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Cool. This way. Yeah, hi. Come on. He's like intelligent. He's looking at me and bright as a button. Cool.
Oh, damn it. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the Mayan world, really. So right now we're chilling out. We have got like old people, we're waking up like 7 o'clock on holiday, but we are kind of pooting around, going down to breakfast, probably near 9. Jackie's found out where the tea urn is now, so I don't have to go down there first thing gasping for tea. What have we done today? And then after breakfast, we've got hired someone, again, no highlights, we've gone and got some free bikes. We've cycled down into the natural park and we've been out on a boat. It's cost us 15 quid each to privately go out straight out to where the turtles and stingrays out on the coral reef. We've snorkeled for an hour along the reef, looking at all the beautiful wonders of a coral reef: moray eels, diadem sea urchins, cleaner wrasse, what else, cleaner gobies, tangs, anemones, but no peculiar or other clownfish in there that I could see. And then we went along to a bit of open reef, and just like you and I have seen on TV, we just swam with ginormous stingrays, just everywhere. One of the boats was chucking in bits of food, so there was just stingrays gliding under our sort of floating feet as we sort of treaded water. And the one thing Jackie's always wanted to do, and that is actually not just see turtles in captivity, to actually swim with turtles. And we had a green turtle. You're happy, weren't you, Jackie?
Yeah.
We had a green turtle actually just around touching. I got told off because you know what I'm like. Give it a little pat on the back. I got told off, don't touch the turtle, but just huge, great, beautiful, smooth green turtle. And that was omnivorous, so it was eating the pieces of fish being chucked in. So we've got the turtle attracted, I guess, and just dozens of huge stingrays. Absolutely wonderful. Then we had to cycle back, so I've realised without kind of knowing it, and the amount of sweating I'm doing quite a lot of exercise. We did quite a bit of swimming, quite a lot of cycling, showered, changed, been for lunch, and now we're here. We're just going to relax in one of these sort of, you know, beach top, I don't know, bed chairs, I guess. Just absolutely gorgeous. We're going to do a bit of reading. I'll read a bit about falconry, read the falconry magazines. I'll flip you around, hold on. So the view from my feet, we're back here. The sea today is now really calm, really calm. We'll see what we see. So last night, interestingly enough, Jackie and I went lamping for the first night on the rainforest edge. And this is typical. We got back about, I don't know, 11:15, went and had a drink in the bar, because believe me, if you've not been in the tropics, you just sweat. Climbing up a tree to fish out that lizard in the previous episode. You want to drink when you get back. And typically, first thing we see is some northern lads and lasses telling us about the massive tarantula that was crawling around just outside the bar only half an hour ago, and that is always the way. Enjoy the rest of this rather special vlog. Just found this little beauty. Yeah, Jack.
I'll put my hand next to it.
Yeah, well, do you want me to in case he jumps on you?
Oh.
See how big he is. Bit nearer there.
Oh no.
Go on then, hold the lamp.
Because I don't know whether it'll bite me or not.
Just kind of size. Would make me jump. How silly is that?
Yeah, a bit corny, isn't it?
Lovely.
Oh yeah, it's a big one, isn't it?
Looks bigger, doesn't it? Look at that beauty. Oh, what am I doing? I'm a pussy.
Because you know, because you don't know, and it's so you're very allergic at the minute.
So last time at tea time it peed it down, really, really wet. And Jackie and I decided to go around, all the way around the hotel gardens lamping. We'd had some good success the evening or two before looking for tarantulas, so we thought, well, it's really soaking wet, it had stopped raining after tea, and we thought there's going to be plenty of stuff out tonight. Well, we saw the least things ever, except some baby raccoons with their mum. I know these things are vermin to a lot of people, and they're also an invasive species now in Europe. But my goodness me, oh, you could have picked them up with the palm of your hand. They were so cute, so have a look at that next. But I'm back in the rainforest. But again, only local. And one thing's for sure, if you keep still in a sunny pool, there's loads to see. There's birds up in the canopy, butterflies and dragonflies everywhere, but nothing sits still. Like literally, you just get your camera out and it's fleeting and it's gone. And maybe the stuff that is sitting still, so camouflaged, I'm not really spotting it. I'm going to poke about, check out these raccoons. It goes on for a few minutes. Oh, I don't care what anyone says, they are adorable. Hello. So we're just on the edge of the grounds, I guess, but we're still in the hotel grounds, well and truly. And in the rocks by the shore, we found loads more raccoons. Hello. And they're really quite cute, and they're really quite, not really scared. Things are everywhere now, we found some. They're just living in the rocks. We just sat on a bench, there was a raccoon underneath there. Hello. Mum's got one eye, one tail.
Oh, hit it.
Come on, hold your hand down there, darling. Are any babies? Come on. Oh my god, they're so cute.
Oh, hi.
They are cute, they are, aren't they? But they're cute, aren't they? She's got no stripes on her tail.
She's got two babies.
Yeah. You got any more food?
Yeah.
Look, she's got a blind eye, I think.
Oh no.
It's not shining back like the other eye. Oh my god, they're cute, aren't they? Come on. Come on.
Oh, we're going to see where the food is. Stick it out.
They're tiny, aren't they? Look at the babies. How they use their hands, eh? It's so cute.
There's some big bits down there that I haven't seen.
Oh, you put them in your pocket, couldn't you? I mean, they are little babies, aren't they? Look at that one scrawny tail and the mum.
Not really seeing where I'm.
No, aren't they?
Oh, look. Babies.
I'll tell you what, I said it before, they might be vermin. They're really cute, aren't they?
The other one just got hit on the head by it, killed it with her. Oh. Good girl. quite a few bits down there now.
Look at it, there's its little hands, depending on those.
Chill out, there's plenty down there to find. Oh, look at the little baby
Oh,
one.
these little hands, oh.
That's it, you've got some big bits down there.
You just pick them up in one hand into their tummies, don't you? Oh, look how you little hands.
That's it, I'm afraid.
Lovely, aren't they?
Them beauties. Let me get a picture. One's looking up at me.
Oh my goodness, they are just so wild. I think they're so cute. Little family, aren't they? I think it's because they use their hands. It makes them look like super sweet. Yeah. Hi little critters. This is where we're going. Jackie's sunbathing. If you look down through there, you can see it's all fenced off. There's quite a few police and guard around today. It's Saturday, maybe they're expecting a lot of people down the beach. I've left Jackie down the beach, but it's yeah, I know where there's a gap, but I don't want to get caught going in there, just in case. They've got guns and all sorts, you know. I'm going to find that gap, see what we can find. Okay, there's a gap in the fence. It's been raining. And that's what we really want if you're looking for snakes and frogs and things when it's been dry. It's a good downpour. I think tonight could be good if I can find anywhere to get into. Oh, that's a little lizard. Oh, look at that. That was gorgeous. You can probably see how humid it is just by how sweaty I am. So we're looking along classic places. These kind of highways where little mice might run along, where snakes are going to lie in wait. The sun's just been peeking out, so we're getting little pools of sunshine on the forest floor. And I've just seen a really nice, I think, brown basilisk lizard. Just moved to get the camera, it ran off about, I don't know, 10 metres. We stalked it up a bit further. Just literally as soon as you sort of, oh there it is, it ran off again, so quite annoying. The sun is out. Doing a little bit of just standing and sitting, see what your eyes start to notice. The only trouble with that thing is, the only trouble with doing that is things with wings keep biting the heck out of my legs, and they're quite big. These are common up in the trees. Some are massive. I thought they were like abandoned bees' nests or something. But now I'm thinking they're probably tree termites. I'll have to look it up. A little bit of a clearing here. Sun's out. Conditions are lovely. It's been raining at night again, as I've already said. It's rained heavy this morning, and the foliage is dripping. That's very difficult to find anything. Every rock you flip over, there's thousands of holes below. Like a giant wood ant in Europe or America, but much bigger. It looks a bit more formidable too. check out the sunshine here. Got the sun in our eyes again. We're in that clearing. Someone's tail is poking out. Might just be black iguana. Fail. Here's something that I've seen in books and on TV. Not in real life. An Earth star fungi. And look at the typical forest floor. Thick leaf litter. Layer upon layer, so very spongy and crunchy of twigs and leaves. Just sort of a bit of a depth when you're walking on it. Look at that. Seeing these growing in the wild, it's just, I don't know, stuff that you've grown on your windowsill or in your reptile room. Growing wild and free. Although it's in the natural park area and it's absolutely beautiful undergrowth, there's nothing. I can see a couple of nice sized trees through there, but it's not like primary with lots of big trees. I'm sure there's still plenty of life in here. One thing's for sure, been so busy the last 3 years. This has really made me realise that lifting up rocks as a kid, rock pooling, fishing, falconry, looking for reptiles, it's definitely my sort of happy place. On my own, just concentrating on what I can see. Hope you guys get some enjoyment out of this, and I hope we find some stuff that sits still long enough. But obviously, typical rainforest, most of the stuff's going to be way up there, out of our sight. Not so much on the ground, but we'll flip some rocks and see if we can find any more interesting bits and bobs. The lovely plants and the ferns. And of course, I've been doing this now, we've been in here for about 20 minutes now. And the humidity is now like compressing my whole body. It has to be felt to be believed and experienced if you've not been into the tropics. It's like, you know, everything I'm wearing is now as wet as if I'd been swimming in the sea. Anyway, we'll keep searching. Okay, well, it's got to be a caterpillar. Whether it's alive or it's got fungi. Oh, it's alive, look. Yeah, I think that's going to be an irritating caterpillar to try and eat. Oh, focus, phone, for goodness sakes. Look at that hairy beast. Anyone hoping sees a bit of board like this anywhere, you'd like to think it would be a jackpot, but no, not even a creepy crawly. You see how ancient some of this limestone rock is in the rainforest. Just a bit of fossilised seabed. Just missed a tiny little frog the size of your fingernail, but it vanished into the leaf litter. If you just stand quietly, you really get the sense of it really is a world of, you know, eating and be eaten. Everything cryptic and camouflaged, and doesn't hesitate to fly away or jump away if it does feel at all threatened. It's amazing. Everyone wants to eat you, and your job is to eat something else, sort of thing. You see what I mean by camouflage? It's been a bit stormy overnight. Nothing that we know, it was wet this morning. We had a really good downpour and really windy at breakfast. It's washed up a lot of this sort of sargassum sort of seaweed. And there's a guy with a machine down there, and he's scooping it up and putting it in that bin. Jeez, talk about a thankless job. The bin's full, and he still hasn't cleared the patch he's working on, really. But it makes good fertiliser though. You can see over here where it's rotted down over the years. It must have built up. It's almost like when they've dug it out, pure sandy peat. Almost the weekend. First pot of rain. And that should mean one thing: more chance of finding snakes. So annoyingly, there's a few things I've found that I haven't been able to show you guys. So in the tree just outside the balcony, big mature fig tree full of fruit. A pair of toucans, which I just don't think they're coming out at the moment. going too far in and too far away. I've seen a brown basilisk. We saw another species of tarantula last night that ran back in his hole. And especially the butterflies. It's so annoying. Oh, to have a proper camera, but then I probably wouldn't have bought it anyway. Because of the hassle of looking after it with the sand and the salt and so on and so forth.
Oh, that's hot.
We've just come back from the beach. I've just been in the rainforest for a couple of hours looking for snakes.